Hello my lovely, Sophia here, Psychic Tarot Reader, Personal Mentor. Welcome back to my channel, Sophia Psychic Tarot. So today's video is going to be our late Saturday because I've been so busy lately that I keep deferring the Saturdays to a Sundays. Okay, but it is supposed to be the Saturdays look at the breakdown of energies for the categories. Okay, on a Wednesday I do an overall current energies on the twin flame journey, but on a Saturday I'll break it down. Now I don't know how to say this, but I'm gonna not break it down as much, okay, because I was looking at the analytics of the videos that I do, and there are some popular groups and there's not popular groups. So in order to not make it much work for myself, because I am extremely busy with your personal mentoring and your own personal readings, okay, to just do no contact and in contact, regardless of whether you are singles or karmics, okay, and we will just go with what spirit brings through. So in a roundabout way, instead of doing the no contact singles and karmics and in contact singles and karmics, I'm just going to do no contact and in contact, okay, even if it's minimal contact, okay, and we will see what comes out, okay. So again, the 2 timestamps will be in the description box below instead of the normal 4 that I've been doing, okay. If you want to leave me feedback and comments and you want me to change it, I'm here to help you. I'm here to enlighten you, and the channel is for you. Okay, then let me know and I can go back to doing it that way. It's just that most people watching this video in particular is a no contact karmic situation, basically. Okay, and the same in my weekly love forecast. You know, the singles, the couples hardly get a look at. It's the waiting for somebody, because that's the majority of people on my channel. Okay, so enough of the waffle, let's get into the no contact situation. Okay, my lovelies, so dear spirit guides and angels, what message do you have for the no contact twin flames this week, please? No contact twin flames current energies. Okay, as I'm shuffling, spirit wants me to do this different again. Okay, so I'm going to do your energies as the viewer. No, okay, they want me to do your energies and their energies, okay, and thoughts and feelings, okay. No, okay, God's sake, I will get this video done in a minute. Okay, whatever comes out, what spirit wants to say about you, and whatever comes out about them, okay, spirit is saying. Now, somebody did do a valid point about one of my cards, like the judgment card. Sorry, I'm waffling again, but I want to get this out. And they said, you know, you always say that the judgment card is just like, don't judge them, don't judge yourself and that. And I was like, well, no, because I do in other videos say, you know, wake up calls, awakenings, rebirths, reconciliations. Now, I channel spirit, okay, so I'm not a standard reader where I am going, oh, the Ace of Rods is a new beginning and a new start, okay, or whatever else it's supposed to mean, okay. Spirit will use the cards as visuals for yourself. That's why I've got lots of decks, because they will draw me to the certain decks because there's different pictures. So for you, look at the picture. For me, I'm channeling the message that spirit wants you to take. Okay, so if I'm holding up a card and I'm saying this is the Knight of Cups and you're reading it as a traditional way, then jog on, my lovelies, okay? Do whatever floats your boat. But in my videos, I am doing what spirit is giving me, and the cards are visuals for yourself. I am reading the cards as photos, if you like, not their meaning, because I'm listening to what spirit is giving me to give to you. Okay, because I'm a light worker and I'm here to help you on your soul's journey and growth. I just wanted to clear that up, okay, because it was something that I felt a lot of you can read cards, okay, and you're looking at them and you're going, yeah, but that doesn't mean that. I don't give a hoot and floppy flip-flop, okay. It is what I'm bringing to you. So let's get back to the video. Let's go with the viewers' energies, please. No contact. Thank you. Right, okay, and okay. So for you in the current energies, remember you're just looking at the pictures, okay? If you're sat there miserable, waiting, okay, putting your life on hold here, Spirit is saying move on, okay? Watch your thoughts. So, and move on from feeling like this, okay? Regardless of the person here, you're just sat there feeling miserable, okay? Wondering if your person is going to come back, if they are ever going to contact you, okay? So remember, your thoughts create your reality. What you are thinking is what you keep seeing in your reality. So Spirit is drawing me to this because they want you to watch your thoughts. If you are sat there just permanently thinking, my person doesn't love me, they haven't contacted me for ages, I wonder if they're ever going to contact me, I wonder if they ever took our relationship seriously, why aren't they? The ifs, the whys, the buts, the maybes, the when and the hows do not matter. Spirit is saying you need to move on with your thoughts, okay, to start living the life that you want to be seeing. So replace every single negative thought you have, even if you catch yourself doing it. I want you to do two things. If you find that your mind is wandering off on autopilot or in your idle thoughts, you're thinking a lack of them being in your life, that they are not there, that they haven't contacted you, you're looking at your phone, you're getting disappointed, you're looking at your social media, you're getting disappointed, all the things you're focusing on that is not only negative, but is also keeping them away from you, okay? What you focus on grows. So stop focusing on things you don't want in your reality. I want you to stop yourself and do two things. A couple of things, actually. I want you to, first of all, think to yourself, right, so if you're thinking, they never ring me, I want you to stop and say, okay, is that what I want to see in my reality, that they never ring me? I'm sure it's not, okay? So change it. They always ring me. They contact me every day. They tell me every day how much they love me, how they can't live without me, and how they want only me. They always tell me every day how much they love me, how much they want me, only me, and how they can't live without me. Whatever, okay? Reaffirm, reaffirm, reaffirm. Okay? If you find a thought comes in, okay, and you notice it's negative, go cancel that. No, this is what it is. They contact me every day. They tell me how much they love me. They love contacting me. They're always ringing me. They're always texting me, okay? Because when you reaffirm and persist, it has to exist. When I'm manifesting something and people say, yeah, but I can't manifest. We think all day long. You cannot not manifest, my sweethearts. We are constantly thinking. And unless you are a robot, then you are thinking. So stop thinking things you don't want to be seeing in your reality and only think the things you do. You don't have to go into visualization. You don't have to do the 55 by 55 because you didn't bloody do that to get them out of your life. All you did was think negative thoughts, and that's what happened. It became a reality. So Spirit is saying for you, stop sitting there in your miserable reality, okay, because you keep creating it to be that way. Watch your thoughts and move forward into the life you want. So a little bit of a rant from Spirit because they're saying, you know, this doesn't seem to be getting through. You're making it hard work for yourselves. It really is that simple. For me, at the moment, my YouTube channel is what I've been focusing on, reaffirming, okay? Reaffirm, reaffirm, reaffirm. Every day my YouTube channel is rapidly growing in leaps and bounds. And it is. Since I've been reaffirming that to myself and not letting any negative shit come in saying, oh, well, I've lost a subscriber today. Oh, I've lost 2 subscribers today. No, I am reaffirming what I want to be seeing in my reality, and then it starts growing. So let's go to their energies. Okay, so for the divine masculines, they're sat there just as pissed off as you are. It's like you're looking at each other, but you're going past each other. But it is you that creates your reality. So in their reality, yeah, they're sat there thinking about you, okay, and wanting you as well. But you're repelling them because you're thinking the same. That's why Spirit's suggestion, you don't have to do it. It's entirely up to you. You can stay there sitting in your current 3D, seeing a lack of them in your life, okay? But that's why Spirit's saying, you know, it doesn't matter what they're doing in their movie. It's your thoughts that create. In their reality, they're just sat there thinking about you, okay? They've got karmic situations around them, whether people or situations that they don't like, that are causing them trouble, that are causing them trouble and strife, I'm hearing, okay? And they feel that their path is blocked. Spirit is trying to lead them in this thing, but down this path to the light, but it's just blocked. Because they're blocking it. They're turning their back on this and they're wondering what you're doing. They're feeling you because you're feeling them. You're still attaching your energy to them. So my lovelies, stop assuming things you don't want to see in your life and stop reaffirming to yourself that they are with a karmic and they're never going to leave that karmic, or they don't love me, they this, they that. It doesn't matter what they are doing or thinking. In their reality, they could be quite happy with a karmic or the person they're with and with their 6 kids. But that's not what you want to be seeing in your reality. So you have to change the way you're thinking to see the things you want. Watch your thoughts, sweethearts. It is all totally doable once you realise that the main fundamentals of getting anything you want in your life, people, jobs, money, whatever, your car, your holidays, are all from the way you are assuming and viewing it. What you focus on grows. What you believe in manifests. Whatever you continue to believe in stays in your reality. You hold everything in place by your attention on it and your belief in it. So stop focusing on things you don't want in your reality. Stop noticing stuff that you don't want in your reality because you're keeping it in there. Okay, stop reacting to the current 3D because you've already created that. Okay, you are the only block stopping you from having what you want. I cannot make it any clearer. So it doesn't matter what they are viewing in their movie. You're not in their movie. They are in your movie. So let's go a little bit deeper. They want me to come to these. So what about my viewers' energies in no contact? Okay, we have that dreaded judgment card flip over. And the Lovers and the 8 of Swords. Okay. I love how Spirit works. Okay. We've got the Judgment card. We've got the Lovers. We've got the 8 of Swords and we've got that Knight of Wands. And right, Spirit is saying, stop judging yourself. Stop putting yourself down. Stop judging their situation, their movie. See this as a wake-up call, blowing this big trumpet in your face. Wake up, okay? Know that you can have your love and passion, okay, with your person that you want. And there are people who say, yeah, to say, I want my specific person or something better. No, you don't want something better. You want your specific person. Or else you wouldn't be focusing your energies on them. So if you're going around saying, I want my specific person or something better, then that's a cop-out. that's like, well, I don't believe that I can have my specific person. So just in case I want something, better that might be just a bit better for me. No, you can have whatever you want. So if you want your specific person, the only thing that is blocking you from having it is your belief that you can't have it. Okay? All you're doing is keeping yourself in your mental prison. So again, move forward with the passion that you have for this person. It's not going to happen overnight, but the more you persist in it and you get rid of all those negatives and the lack of seeing them in your life and just keep telling yourself and reaffirming, you don't have to believe in your affirmations, but when you keep reaffirming them, they will become a hardened fact. So Spirit is saying it's up to you. It's up to you. You don't have to. You can make it hard work. But I know from the ladies and men, okay, who have had readings, taken this on board, started recreating their new movie, as I call it, okay, and know that they create their reality and have started to not focus on karmic situations, and the karmic situation has gone. Okay, they have been focusing and telling themselves that their person loves them. Okay, if your person has blocked you, then don't tell yourself that they've blocked you, because you create your reality. Everyone is you pushed out, okay? So tell yourself that you've unblocked them and now they contact you every day. Telling you every day that they love you, that they can't live without you, and they want only you. So what about them? So they've got karmic situations, male or female. The Queen of Pentacles for me always comes out as a karmic person or situation, whether it's a lover or a partner, male or female. And the Strength card. So they're trying to be strong in this karmic situation. And following their intuition. Okay, so that's not taking any action. They're just sat there. Okay, letting these karmic situations trap their path forward, because they're putting obstacles in the way with their doubts. Okay, oh, well, I can't possibly leave because it's going to cost me money. It's going to do this. Oh, they wouldn't be happy if I left them. Oh, I'm leaving all my 6 kids and that. Okay, but I'm trying to be strong here. I'm trying to be strong. I'm trying to follow what feels right. Okay, yeah, but that's their DVD. They're not doing a lot. Okay, so if you're appearing in their movie, well, there's not a lot of action going on here. They're not doing anything because they're putting obstacles in their own way. And yeah, I'm trying to be strong. I'm trying to go forward here, but yeah, I just sit here. It's easier. Okay, so Spirit is saying no. You watch your thoughts, you create your reality, and you start seeing some love and passion in your life with your specific person, not anybody else who might do. Okay. Yeah, so if you've still got this connection, even if one of your main beliefs is, I know that they're my soulmate, I know that they're my twin flame, then that is one belief that you have that you cannot change. Okay, that is something you've always come back to. Okay, so if you are saying, yeah, but I know that they're my twin flame, I know that they're my soulmate, I know that they've never felt this way about anybody else, then you stick to that. Okay, and then you start bringing in your other affirmations on top. Of course they love me. They contact me every day. They love contacting me. Not they never contact me. They block me. Okay, no, I unblock them. Okay, and you start reaffirming the new reality you want to see. But do not react to the current 3D. Stop searching the current 3D for signs and things to see if it's working, because you will know when it is, okay? You will see it in your reality that it is working. You don't have to hunt and look and trying to dig through crap that is in your current 3D that you've already made. Let it play out, let it go, and keep reaffirming the new. You will know when they contact you. You will know when they have changed and are coming towards you, okay? You know, people say, yeah, but I can't stop looking at their social media, and then I get upset. Only look at their social media if you are in a strong enough mindset on your mental diet to say, they posted that for me. That's me that they're talking about, okay? If you're looking at it and going, oh, then don't look at it. That's not what you want to be focusing on in your reality. So let's go to them. Yeah, they're working. They've either thrown themselves into work as a distraction. Oh, well, I'm not happy at home, or I'm not happy in the karmic situation, or I don't want to think about my lover, okay, because it upsets me, or I can't do anything about it. So I'm just going to go to work and focus on my job instead, okay? Or that they're just finding it hard work, or they're trying to work on something, but okay, they're not really doing much about it. Okay, so high honor for you. Hold yourself in high honor. Have more respect for yourself, that you are not this person just waiting and putting your life on hold. You deserve to be loved and in this passionate relationship. So know you're good enough, know that you're worthy, and put yourself on that pedestal, my lovelies. Okay, and again, pathway. Okay, now this pathway is blocked. This pathway is not. So when you start shifting your energies, you will unblock their pathway and they will come back to you. That's how it works. I cannot make it any clearer. So let's look at the romance angel cards. Okay, reconciliations. Okay, you can have your reconciliation with your person. When you know that it is true love and that it is the romance of a lifetime, like I said, you know your inner belief, whatever core belief you have about them, you know that there is something there, because that's why you are holding on to it. You know, please, my lovelies, I'm here to help you be happy with the person you want in your life. That's why I do my personal mentoring. That's why I'm going to start doing success stories on my channel. Okay, I have one in the pipeline. I need people's permission. Okay, and some people don't want it made public. Okay, that's why I haven't done them before, but I know that there is one in particular that is en route, and I know that I'm going to have a lot more success stories soon, because people are emailing me on my personal mentoring, or just from the videos that they watch, like the Get Them Back playlist, that are helping them to get their person back. Okay, so you know it's true love. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting the love and passion. Stop judging yourself. Okay, all you've got to do is watch your thoughts, because your thoughts create. Okay, and it will bring them back to you. I never know if the camera picks this up, but this is like guy on the steering the boat has got wings on. So regardless of honeymoon and, you know, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, this card always comes out with spirit saying, and then they will guide your person back to you. They want to come towards you, but they don't know how, because they're thinking of the how and the when in their movie. That's why you don't think about the how and the when. You are just constantly reaffirming what you want to be seeing, as if you've already got it, and as if they already do it. Okay, let's pull a card for no contact from your person. What does that say? My true love, we're destined to be together, twin flames. So, don't doubt yourself and your ability, okay? Okay, Archangel Michael says the romance angels are helping you. He's saying, you know, they're not going to do it for you, but we are helping you to, through me and through other readers and whatever, okay, to give you the advice that you can do this. Believe and trust. Replace fear with faith and trust. Be filled with strength, courage and confidence, and know that you can do this. It is not about whatever they're doing. When I'm doing my personal mentoring, people come to me and they're, yeah, but they're doing this and they're doing that, and none of that matters. You create. Your thoughts create. And if you keep telling yourself they're not in your life and they're doing this and they're doing that, then they're going to continue to do that. Okay? Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. I told you, I channel spirit, and spirit is telling you what they have just been telling you. Watch your thoughts. They want me to show you this one as well. Pay attention, okay? Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information as well. So stop looking for signs, but notice signs that they're giving you. I changed a load of affirmations about my business. And I went out for a walk, and I kid you not, every couple of steps was a white feather through the woods, when that has not been there before. And at first I was like, oh, the white feather. Oh, another white feather. Oh. And I was like, okay, what's this telling me? That, oh, right, okay, that there's, you know, the universe has heard that my new affirmations, and that it's done. It's been heard. It's fine. Okay, I don't need to worry. But I still have my little doubts. Okay, but no, I keep reaffirming. I don't let those doubts come in. I'm human as well. You know, I'm still growing and learning, and I have to kick my own ass every now and again and press that cancel button. Okay, don't want to be reaffirming that shit, because I don't want that to turn up in my reality. What do I want? So assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. Exactly. And this one as well, they want me to show you, you know, who do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So stop holding on to your resentment and the lack of them and whatever they did, okay? Because you created that. So just own it. Yeah, I created that shit, okay? Whether you started thinking when you was together they're going to go off with somebody else, they're going to stay with the karmic, their mum and dad's got the bigger hold on them than I have. They live thousands of miles away from me, so they're never going to move towards me, okay? We're different religions. They're never going to accept my religions. Whatever block you are putting in your own way, get rid of it. Replace it with a positive. Reaffirm, reaffirm, reaffirm. Do not reaffirm anything that you don't want to see in your reality, then it can't come in. And when something is showing up in your reality, it's just left over from yesterday's movie, okay? Don't react to it, because you will keep it in your reality. Step out of your comfort zone. Exactly. Step out of your comfort zone where you keep watching and curling up to that old DVD that's making you cry and miserable, and step out of it and start creating your reconciliation with your person, your true love, and that passion. And bring love into the situation. Bring love back into the situation, okay? Right, one more for this group. I'm not going to have time to do the other group. sun. Okay, if you want your happiness, you want your joy, you want your communication from your person, then let's bring them back so that you two are on the same page. I'm here to help you. If you need a reading, if you need personal mentoring to help you start changing your affirmations and the thoughts you're telling yourself and what you're doing to keeping you blocked, then contact me, okay? And I will help you unlock it. You can stay sitting in your tower. You can walk away from your tower and leave it in ruins, or you can start rebuilding it with your energy and your thoughts. I will leave this reading with you. Love and light. Okay, for those of you who are in contact, okay, whether singles, karmics, whatever, okay, even if it's minimal contact, what we're going to do is break it down into two sides. This is you, this is them, okay? Now, I just want to address something that came up as a very valid question, okay, that somebody left on one of my videos in the comments saying about the judgment card. They used that in particular, saying, why do I only say, don't judge yourself, don't judge the situation, don't judge them, okay? I did correct her and say, look, I don't always say that. I do see it as awakenings, wake-up calls, rebirths and reconciliations, but I channel spirit. Okay, so spirit will bring through the cards for pictures for yourself. They're not asking you to read the cards. They are, so for instance, the world card. Sometimes they will bring this through as the picture looks like she is on her pedestal. She is her trophy, if you like. Okay, she's put herself on that pedestal and she's proud to be on it. Sometimes it will be getting what you want or wishing for what you want, okay? But spirit will bring through the decks, okay? That's why I've got several decks, because there's different pictures and they will use them for you to back up what they are saying so that you are seeing something visual. So try not to read the cards. You can if you want, but you're going to get a different meaning to what spirit is bringing through. I'm not here as a standard tarot reader saying, oh, this is the Three of Cups, this means this means that. Okay, no. Okay, I am using it as a visual for you, for what spirit is giving me, to help you to get what you want in your life. So, little rant over, okay, I just wanted to put that across because a lot of, that question was she was correct in what she was saying, but I wanted to explain why I'm not seeing the cards or explaining every freaking thing that they're supposed to mean, okay, from the book, because that's not how I roll. So, dear spirit guides and angels, what message do you have for those who are in contact? Okay, so for you, you may feel that although you're in contact with this person, you're being kept in the dark. Why do I say that on this card? Because mushrooms are kept in the dark. They grow in the dark. Now, for some of you, it's because Spirit is saying your person is trying to shield you from the situation. So they are keeping you in the dark, not because they're being dishonest, but because they're trying to protect you. So you might be sat there feeling miserable that your person doesn't seem to be making a lot of movement, okay? That nothing seems much to be happening. But you are focusing on not only your own fears keeping you back, the bogeyman coming out and grabbing you from under the bed or from the shadows, okay? Your own fears and doubts, but you are putting it, especially if there are karmic situations or people, okay, that, oh, well, they've got a tight grip on my person. They're not going to do this because this person has a grip on them. As I explained for the no contact group, okay, I went into a load of things that you can do to get your person back. I don't want to go into it all again because I've said it all in the no contact. So if you want your person to be with you and stop blowing hot and cold and to commit to you once and for all, please watch the no contacts. And if you're thinking, I haven't got time, then you haven't got time to get your person back in your life, okay? So what about them? So they're on this path and they're putting obstacles in their way. They're seeing their fears and doubts and karmic situations be an obstacle for them. And funnily enough, these two cards came out in the no contacts as well. So see what I said about them. And they're putting certain blocks in place for themselves. But that's them. That's their movie. And as I say in the no contacts, you will know why it's their movie, okay? And what you can be doing to get them back and to commit to you once and for all. Because you deserve to have your person in your life if you want them. Yeah, they know that they've got to release certain things. Let things go. But they are blocking themselves and just hoping that some miracle will happen. Well, my sweethearts, you can be that miracle and you can get them out of their situation and be with you. Whatever is keeping you two apart, you can dissolve that and have them back in your life, okay, and get them back. I teach it all the time in my personal mentoring and in my readings. And I've just gone through a whole load of personal mentoring stuff that will help you in the no contacts bit, okay? But like I say, I'm going to run out of time on my video if I go back over it for your group. So if you're interested in knowing what you need to be doing to get your person to commit to you and for you to have a happy life together, then please just spend whatever minutes it was, even if it was half an hour I was going on about, okay, it's worth it. So again, you know, this karmic situation. Okay, I want to be happy. I want to be married. I want to be with this person. I want to be living with them. But there's this outside factor. Doesn't matter diddly squat. Okay, it is your decision. It is your choice. You can keep focusing on the negatives or you can focus on the positives. It is entirely up to you. You have your happiness in your hands. You are the only person blocking you from getting what you want. So be the magician. Know that you create your reality and let's start seeing some more success stories. Okay. I am going to be featuring success stories on my channel soon. Okay. I do have one person who has agreed to share their story and I am hoping to have some more, but I need their consent. I need them to want to be sort of made public, if you like. Right, so it's in your hands, exactly what I say in the no contacts. So for them, okay, they love you. Okay, quickly, as I said in the no contacts, okay, if your core belief is, I know that my person loves me, that we are twin flames, we are soulmates, okay, they have never felt about anybody else as much as they do about me, then that is your core belief and you can build on that. Because you're not going to shift that thought no matter what. That belief is your core belief about your person. Okay, but they're just pinning themselves down with their negative thoughts. Okay, putting their obstacles in the way, blocking themselves and not releasing what they need to, because in their movie, they're just going to stay pinned to the floor. And you're just going to stay an extra in their movie. Kept in the dark, being shielded, letting the bogeyman and your fears and doubts keep you back. They don't want me to do another one for them. Okay, quickly some of these. So, viewer. So follow your intuition and your gut feeling, okay? But for them, they are just sort of listening to gossip, okay, still listening to perhaps people telling them, oh, you can't possibly leave your person, or you can't be with so and so, okay, taking everything that they hear as gospel, letting people interfere. Okay, so be like a child and believe. Okay, believe that you can have whatever you want. And please go and listen to the no contacts. Don't think it's a waste of time. You don't have to listen. Most of it was just telling them how to get their person back. So if you want your person in your life, yes, you might be communicating with them, okay, and in contact. But if you want them to be with you, please go and listen to it. Because there's some valuable information in there. Okay, yeah, they're worrying about what their families are going to think, what people are going to think of them. Okay, so not a lot of action. Their movie is not an action movie. They are not making any action. Yes, they still love you, but they're not really doing much in it. Okay, you're not doing much in it because you're waiting for them. Okay, you are an extra in their movie, and their movie isn't doing jack shit, to be honest. Okay, so if you want to start getting them back in your life and not putting up with their crap, okay, in their movie, and you want them in your movie to turn up how you want them to, then believe and trust. Right, romance angels. Okay, strong magnetic attraction here. The chemistry, you know that there is a bond between you. So now you just have to believe that, okay, and start reaffirming positive things. Okay, know that they're, yeah, you know that this is a soulmate or twin flame, okay? You know the attraction is there. So keep your eye on your intended target, okay? Your happy ending to your movie. So even if you tell yourself one affirmation that you repeat all day long and don't let any negatives come in, is they tell me every day how much they love me, how they can't live without me, and how they want only me. That is implying that every day they tell you they love you. So they got to eventually be telling you every day that they love you, that they cannot live without you. I can't live without you. So what does that imply? That I've got to be with you. Okay. And that I don't, you know, I want only you. So they want only me. So they don't want whoever or whatever they are with or doing. Okay, so it's time to leave this unhealthy situation, which is giving you the courage to make healthy changes in your life. And make a commitment. You want that commitment from them. You want to make them commit to you. So what you have to do is have the courage and confidence, okay, have the strength and commit to yourself, your life and your divine purpose. And then you can open your heart fully to this experience. Then you can have your Ten of Pentacles, if you like, waves of prosperity, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you. And as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Okay, when I'm manifesting, I don't think, oh, I got to wait for this. No, I want it as soon as. My YouTube channel is rapidly growing in leaps and bounds every day. Since I've been reaffirming that every day, over and over, whenever I think of my YouTube channel, I don't think anything other than my YouTube channel is growing leaps and bounds every day, rapidly growing in leaps and bounds every day. And it is. You've seen it yourselves before your very eyes. Okay, I don't ever think anything else about it now other than what I want to be seeing. And these tips for changing the way you're viewing your relationship, okay, with these 3 cards, will help you in the no contact bit to get them in. That's it. No more obstacles in their way. No more appearing in their movie that is dragging their heels, okay, and pinning their asses down with some pathetic excuse, okay, and you're believing in that, no. And you're focusing on that, no. Okay, my lovelies? Let's start seeing your people back in your lives and you having the life you want. Show the world the real you. Yeah. Show the world the real you and kick everybody's asses. And ending up exactly like the no contacts did. Have your happiness, your sunshine, your joy, your love with this person being on the same page, Spirit is saying to me, okay? So I will leave this with you. Love and light.